Today's WNEM TV5 Morning Extra is brought to you by Roof Max of Midland.
A proposal to expand access to concealed firearm permits.
Plus, how to give your thoughts today on Midland's ongoing flooding issues.
And a warning on healthcare scams during enrollment season. Thanks for joining us for TV5 Morning Extra. I'm Lauren Piesco.
And I'm Christine Winter. First Alert meteorologist Stone Schaefer is in for Matthew with everything you need to know about your forecast.
Yeah, obviously another cold morning. It's that time of year. We're getting to the end of November and December where temperatures do start to drop, and we're really starting to feel that. Even this morning, temperatures from the lower 20s to the lower 30s. A little warmer down to the south. That will really be the trend for today. Shiawassee County is going to lead the way starting now all the way through our afternoon. Looking at our temperature trends, we do trend upward. Most areas will be in the upper 30s and lower 40s by about noon. Then many areas staying in the 40s through our afternoon into tonight. Speaking of something that will change today as well is our wind. Right now 5 to 10 miles per hour from the south. As we get later in the day, wind will also start to increase. It won't be anything extreme, but enough that you'll notice it as you're getting out and about here on a Thursday afternoon. Then taking a look at the next 3 days, temperatures in the 40s for Friday and Saturday, actually some upper 40s for Friday, even some 50s, and then we're back into the 50s as we roll into Sunday.
All right, Stone, thank you. Developing this morning, a new proposal in Lansing to allow 18-year-olds to carry concealed weapons. Right now, under law, you must be at least 21 years old to get a CPL. The bill's sponsor, Representative Jason Wolford, says 18-year-olds are old enough to enlist in the military, serve on a jury, and cast a vote. Adding if they can openly carry a firearm, they should be trusted to carry a sidearm in their own self-defense.
We let 18-year-olds openly carry a handgun, but they say they're too immature to put on a coat and carry it concealed until they're 21 years old.
Now, opponents argue it's a public safety risk, with one Mid-Michigan prosecutor noting most gun violence cases he handles involve people between the ages of 18 and 25. A gun violence prevention activist and concealed pistol license instructor says he would consider supporting the bill if it came with a stronger push to teach younger people about gun safety.
There's no education in the school district around firearms. There's no education anywhere outside of somebody having to seek it out themselves. And a lot of times that comes with the age, being 21 and being able to get a CPL.
All existing background checks and training requirements for obtaining a CPL would remain the same. The proposal does include disqualifications related to criminal records and mental health, and now waits for a full vote in the House.
A scam alert to tell you about this morning as people focus on their health care coverage. Beware of unexpected messages about enrolling in a plan. You could get a phone call, an email, or even a text that appears to be from a health care agent claiming they can help you save some money on your health insurance. Don't fall for it. They're trying to get your personal information, asking for your Medicare ID number, Social Security number, or even bank account information, all to steal your identity and your money. Now, follow these tips to avoid being taken advantage of. Never provide personal information to someone who contacts you out of the blue. Real agents will usually only contact you if you reach out to them first. Also, be cautious of unexpected messages, even if they appear to be from legitimate sources. And never click links on suspicious messages. If you need to check benefits or enroll in a plan, visit the official website directly.
And speaking of healthcare, happening today, a local church will be hosting a mini healthcare clinic. Bethel United Methodist Church in Flint is offering free flu shots, COVID-19 testing, as well as blood pressure and glucose testing. That starts at 2 o'clock this afternoon at the church on North Ballinger Highway. City of Midland wants to hear more about your experience with repeat flooding. There will be an open house today where those living in the city can review maps and share information, all to help city leaders better understand the flood risks. That's from 2 to 5 p.m. inside the City Hall Council chambers on West Ellsworth Street.
Still unfolding, a new complaint from the union representing striking workers at Henry Ford Genesis.
Teamsters Local 332 is filing unfair labor practices against the hospital. Comes after the Grambling Township Hospital declared a standstill in negotiations this month, enabling the hospital to unilaterally implement the terms of its proposed contract on employees. Now, the union argues this declaration is illegal and claims the hospital refuses to negotiate face-to-face. 750 nurses and case managers have been on strike since September 1st.
Now, in a statement, the hospital says it's negotiated in good faith since April, having met more than 60 times, including face-to-face and with state and federal mediators. Another meeting is set for this evening.
Demolition of the former Bay County Market is underway. Crews are ripping away at the roof of the building, which for decades was an integral part of the Columbus Avenue Business District, serving as a farmer's market and a flea market during the warmer months. They also demolished the former Chucky's restaurant next door. This work is all part of a $40 million middle and low-income housing development that'll encompass the property of the former YMCA at Columbus and North Madison. When complete, the plan is to add more than 100 apartments and townhomes to that area. Once again, a local church is hosting a mini healthcare clinic today. In case you missed it, Bethel United Methodist Church in Flint will be offering free flu shots, COVID-19 testing, blood pressure, and glucose testing. All of this begins at 2 o'clock at the church on North Ballinger Highway.
Continuing coverage now, police in Bay City have arrested a teenager they say fired a gun into the air and then pointed it at an 18-year-old man. It happened shortly after 2 Wednesday morning on South Henry Street near East St. John Street. Police say the teen and man knew each other, and they say after that confrontation, the teen ran into a house where he was eventually taken into custody.
In Flint, no word yet on a suspect in a recent shooting. Investigators say a 14-year-old Flint boy is in critical condition after he was shot in the leg and hand Tuesday night. This happened shortly after 7 on Lapeer Road near East 12th Street.
A Midland woman accused of sexually abusing children is out of jail. 63-year-old Gayla Bennett had faced a $5 million bond, but a judge Tuesday reduced it to $50,000. With a 10% deposit, Bennett's charged with 48 felonies from crimes involving children from 2013 to 2020. Well, you are joining us live this morning watching TV5 Morning Extra.
Stay with us. Still ahead, a local athlete will be giving away turkeys ahead of Thanksgiving. We're going to show you where and when you can pick yours up.
And TV5's Maggie Castrava is live at the East Side Soup Kitchen in Saginaw as wonderful volunteers there prepare for one of the busiest weeks of the year.
Miss a story? Catch up on our YouTube channel. And for the latest updates, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Stone will have a look at your first alert forecast coming up after this quick break.
Well, cloud cover is taking over the skies for our Thursday. Obviously, if you missed out on that sun yesterday, you'll get a little more for Friday, but not today. We take a look at our hour by hour. It continues to show cloud cover just moving its way in from the sort of west-southwest. I'm not going to count out that the sun couldn't peek out at times, but for the most part, it is going to be closer to overcast. This is at noon, much of mid-Michigan showing that cloudy skies. The one nice thing about it, we're really going to be overcast as we get through the day, and we're going to be dry as we get through the day, and really continuing that into the night. Now, we do keep an eye on that cold front as it moves through right around 1 to 2 a.m. because that's where we're going to start to see that cloud cover leave us. We're also going to see a very isolated rain chance. If you do get it, it's going to be a quick splash of rain and then it's out of there in no time. As we get through the rest of our Friday, we continue to see clearing skies, get some sunshine actually through our afternoon, just some light clouds possible across the south. And then as we get later in the day, some cloud cover does try to fill itself in. It's going to be into Saturday that we may have to change a little bit when it comes to the next couple of days forecast because this rain chance has started to get picked up by some of the models. It's a little bit of energy that's moving through the region. It really wasn't here last night. So if you watched last night's forecast, you probably didn't see this rain chance. It is here now, though. We'll have to see how this develops. Some models have it very far north, missing us out. So that's going to be the thing we have to just keep an eye out for the next couple of days. Then your highs for this afternoon are right back from the lower 40s to the north to the upper 40s down to the south, and even a few 50s down there in Shiawassee County, southern Saginaw County for today. And we also see our winds increase this afternoon, 5 to 15 miles per hour. This is at 3 p.m., seeing those winds increasing and then increasing a little bit more through the night. This is at midnight, seeing winds from the southwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour as that cold front moves through. So definitely on the breezy end of things for tonight. Now, when we look at our temperatures for tonight, our lows are going to be back from the mid-30s all the way into the lower 40s. One of the warmer nights we'll have, and then continuing this trend as we get through our weekend. But I did want to highlight quickly the end of next week as some cold air does look to funnel itself into the region. This is Wednesday, starting to see signs that that cold air to our north wants to move to the south. Then past Thanksgiving is when we really start to see that cold air move itself down towards Michigan and even farther than that. That's why there's been this signal that we could have a colder start to December. Looking at our 7-day forecast, that's got us in the 40s for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We're back to the 50s on Sunday and Monday.
For the people here, it's going to be a Merry Christmas and a filling Thanksgiving.
Local food pantry Fish of Grand Blanc receiving a semi-truck filled with 40,000 pounds of food. It's part of America 250, a nationwide initiative by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints to send 250 semi-trucks loaded with shelf-stable food to communities across all 50 states. Grand Blanc was just one of those cities chosen following the community's support after the deadly September 28th attack on the local LDS church.
As I looked at how many foods that we have not been able to get for a while, a great deal, because there's flour, there's different things that are going to be here for the Christmas baking, but more important, they're going to be having extra food put in here.
Fish of Grand Blanc is located on Saginaw Road across from Grand Point Automotive. And check this out, professional boxer and Flint native Anthony Durrell will be giving out free turkeys this Sunday in his hometown. The giveaway begins at 1 o'clock on West Dayton Street across from Bassett Park. Turkeys will be given out on a first-come, first-served basis, and there's a limit of 1 per vehicle. Well, as we've mentioned all morning, we are just 1 week away now from Thanksgiving, and volunteers at a local Saginaw soup kitchen are already hard at work making sure no one goes hungry on the holiday.
It's wonderful. Maggie Castraba is live there this morning at the East Side Soup Kitchen on East Genesee Avenue with a behind-the-scenes look at all the preparations. Good morning, Maggie.
Lauren, Christine, good morning to you both. And it's been a busy morning here at the East Side Soup Kitchen as Thanksgiving prep is well underway. And joined with me now this morning is Executive Director Diane. Diane, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for coming in today.
Yeah, happy to be here and share the morning with you guys. And let's just talk about your reach and how far does your reach extend? How many families and individuals just rely on you guys, especially during the holiday season?
Yeah, so right now we're averaging 800 people a day, 800 meals that we serve. So we serve indoors and outdoors, as well as we provide meals to a couple of after-school programs.
I love that. All right, and we are a week away until Thanksgiving, and so what has prep work been like inside the kitchen?
We are. So they've been busy in this kitchen. I tell you, our cooks and all the volunteers, they are preparing 62 turkeys, They have 350 pounds of potatoes ready to peel and mash. And then they are doing all the sides, a couple of different kind of dressings and green bean salad and fruit salad and sweet potatoes, and you name it, they're going to have it.
Absolutely. And then come the day of Thanksgiving, how can people arrive here to the kitchen, and what do your hours look like for families?
So we'll be serving from 11 until 1. And if there's anyone right locally that needs a ride, please give us a call, because we do have some vans that will come and pick you up. And the phone number here is 989-755-3663.
Okay, and so if someone is interested in helping out but they can't volunteer here inside the kitchen, how can they go about just supporting you guys?
So they could go online to our website and they can make a monetary donation, or they can mail one in, as well as we always accept gift cards to Gordon's, to Sam's Club, Walmart, Myers, Kroger's, Aldi's, any grocery store. Yes.
Okay, and just lastly, how just rewarding is it to put on an event here for the community and just serve out warm meals?
We love it here. The staff is great about it. Everyone's happy. It's just a good feeling for everyone, both our guests and our staff and volunteers.
Okay. All right, Diane, thank you so much, and thank you for sharing your morning with us. We've been here at the Eastside Soup Kitchen all morning long, where they're hard at work preparing for Thanksgiving. So reporting one last time live here in Saginaw, Maggie Castraba, TV5 News. Guys, back to you.
Such a great nonprofit.
So wonderful to see.
I love it. And we're loving this weather. It's not bad. It's just fall and
I was going to say, it is fall. We're going to get some, winter-like mornings. Yes. But by the afternoon, it feels nice. 7-day forecast. It's 40s for today and tomorrow. Upper 40s and 50s for Friday. A little cooler day on Saturday, but we're right back into the 50s on Sunday and Monday. It's mid next week. We start to see the chance of more rain.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us live this morning for TV5 Morning Extra.
Stay with us. We'll see you back here for TV5 News at 9. Have a great Thursday.